So, good evening and good afternoon, everyone. I welcome you all in today's video and for joining today's discussion. Thank you all for participating. Today, we are answering one of the questions that I have seen left in my DM. Yes, and the question is, how are risks and hazards managed in occupational health and safety? In other words, by extension, I want to make it this way. How do HSC experts manage and control risks at workplace, in the kitchen, in your homes, in the industries? How do we manage risks and control hazards? This is one of the questions that somebody asked. Yeah, as simple as this may be, I want to create time to explain it here very well. First of all, you should know that hazards stand for anything that has the potential to cause harm. You find this potential harm triggers at homes, at workplace, in the industries, and wherever you are. Controlling and managing them by health and safety experts are done methodologically. And the method is what is described as the hierarchy of risk control. Yes, you must have heard this. Health and safety experts or professionals manage hazard and risk using a principle called the hierarchy of risk control. This principle approaches management of hazard and risks by looking at them in ranks from the highest, most effective method to the lowest, most effective method. This hierarchy of risk control is what is used to control hazards in the offices, at workplace, and industry. And it is also one of those methods you are using at home, knowingly or unknowingly. Now, as you listen carefully in this video, you will understand that you are also using it in the control of hazard and risks in your house, but you are not aware that you are actually applying a principle that has long been in use. Now, what is hierarchy of risk control? The hierarchy of risk control are a systematic approach and way of managing hazards by looking at them in ranks from the most effective approach to the least most effective approach. It is actually a system that started in the 20th century from the industrial hygiene, yeah, and then gradually it evolves as a standard practice. Today, it is a cornerstone of hazard and risk control in the industry, and it is now recognized by the NIOSH, by OSHA, by the International Labour Organization, by the UK Health and Safety Executive, and even the standards that is used for management of occupational health and safety, ISO 45001. In all of these references that I have mentioned, the hierarchy of risk control is well recommended to be used. Now, what are these? There are about 5 of them. One is the elimination method. The second one is the substitution method. The third one is the isolation method or the engineering method. And the fourth one is the administrative method, while the last one is the use of the PPEs, which is the most common that many of you know. But in health and safety, in occupational health and safety practices, we do not recommend or relied on the use of PPE. PPE is the last approach. Now, understanding the way this can be used will help you a lot.